Welcome to the second part of Opportunity Card to Germany. I remember the first part I went through what does it take to be part or beneficiary of Opportunity Card, also known as Chance Karte Card. Today I want to discuss on the documents and requirements you needed to provide before applying at all for Opportunity Card. Firstly, I want to tell you my name still remains Abifab, your regular host on trending issue on education. In the part 1 of this series, I told you this particular segment is being sponsored by Abifab College of Innovation and Content Creation. What do they do there? They are content creators, cinematographers. They taught you how to be film editor and how to make film production, sound engineering and etc., anything that has to do with content creation.
Abifab College of Innovation and Content Creation offers 6 months and 12 months training into content creating, internet radio, sound engineering and music production, film and video editing, and OAP and cinematography. For more detailed chat 0802312959.
Thank you, welcome back. Now today, I want you to know what does it take in terms of documentation before applying for Opportunity Card. Many people have been saying that it is difficult to get German visa or Schengen visa. Meanwhile, I will tell you it is easiest thing if you know what is required. Documentation is very, very important. And Schengen countries don't joke with documents. They will never allow you to submit fake document and grant you visa. So, like I said in the first series, sending or providing fake documentation will debar you of getting visa. In fact, if you are not penalized, you should also thank your God. So, do away with fake documentation. Today, the first thing you need to apply for Opportunity Card is a field application form. Completed application form is online. When you go to the German Embassy, Lagos or Abuja, German Embassy, and you go to the Opportunity Card column, you will be asked to fill a particular form. That form is a form that will get all your details, date of birth, and any other thing, your work experience and your family background. You need to get the document. It is online. You can't get that at the embassy. Along the line with that fill application form online, there's another form that comes with it. It is called Declaration of Accuracy of Information. So you just give some data, 2 or 3 information is needed. Your signature, your name, and who are you. That will come behind that application form. So it's not a separate form per se, but it comes with it. So it must come along with your application. It's part of what you are going to submit at the embassy. So you fill it and print it out and submit at the embassy. The next one is the passport photo size photograph. You must go with a passport photograph, a minimum of I think it's 4, well bold, a light background, and your ear must show. You must remove glasses when snapping this picture, and you must look very good. Along this passport photo size, as I've mentioned, you also need to go with what we call international passport, also known as a valid national passport. Your valid national passport of your country is also a prerequisite, very, very important. In fact, after the field document form is the next. And the passport must be above 6 months. In fact, I would say a year-old passport. It must be a year-old passport in the sense that you are applying for Opportunity Card. That is, Opportunity Card visa, if given, is a year visa. So even if we are going to be given a year visa, if your passport photograph is less than a year or 6 months, it might not be valid. The embassy might ask you to go and bring another passport, or it might be rejected. So you need a passport that is valid, 6 months, a year valid passport. Mostly issued by immigration of different countries. For instance, in Nigeria, it is issued by the National Immigration Service. And we have the 34 pages, and we have the 32 pages, and we have the 64 pages. People used to say the 64 pages is for regular travelers. Why that of 32 might be amateur travelers or once in a while travelers. But there are some countries that will give you a 5 years visa. If you have a 5 years passport, it is not the best. I think a 10 years passport with 64 pages will be good. But for this German opportunity card we are talking today, 5 years, 32 pages international passport is okay by you. If you have the 64, nothing bad. But 32 international passport pages is okay. Then I move to other document that will come from you. Your certificate, your degree certificate is also very, very important. There are some things that people don't know about Germany or German work or German institutions is that there are some recognized institutions in different countries. Let's say for Nigeria, for example, some institutions are not majorly recognized in Germany, but the course they study is one of the courses that they need. They needed employers, they needed workers, employee. So if you are graduating from an institution that is not recognized, but your profession, your course is recognized, you still be considered. But if you have both, you have a good certificate to render. If you are a degree holder, I don't want to start mentioning school now so that I will not discourage some people. But there are some schools, institutions of higher learning that German might recuvalate your degree to as low as OND at this chanting. Not because you didn't know it, but because the name of the school or the school and the institution you went to, it is not recognized by German. But if you study a good course, you have MBBS, medicine, Bachelor of Pharmacy, or Bachelor of Computer Engineering, or Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering, BSc, Computer Engineering. That's an IT that is needed. Or Bachelor of Engineering, Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical, Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical Electronics. The course is needed. But you went to an institution that is not recognized, they will still take you. But the only thing is that when it comes to institutional recognition, you might have zero. So they may prefer you to come into Germany and do other vocational training or skill in addition to what you have. But don't discourage, that does not disqualify you of getting opportunity card visa. Yes, for those vocational training schools, I've mentioned that in part 1. If you attended an OND from a polytechnic or a monotechnic or a technical school, in fact, if you have a vocational training skill, the German government wants you to come around. The German government recognizes vocational skill more than even a degree. Why? Because there are institutions in Germany that are only for vocational training, vocational jobs, and vocational employments. We call them housebound training. And what do? They train like we have in the issue of technical college we have in Nigeria. A 2-3 years training course program. So if you have a vocational training in any of these scheme, you can also apply for opportunity card. But which certificate are you presenting? The trade test certificate is compulsory if you also are into skill acquisition department or courses. Mechanical, fabrication, home nutrition, others, bricklaying and stuff comes under vocational training certificate. What you only need to do is that get the original certificate of all these skills and present it with your document. The German embassy will never take photocopy from you. They will only ask you to make photocopy, but the original must be cited for further investigation on the authenticity of that certificate. Then I move to the next one, language proficiencies. Language proficiency is also very, very important. You can't go to Germany, like I said in my part 1 of this series, without speaking or know how to speak Dutch. Dutchland is a country where they value their culture, they value their language very well. Though there are instances where you have English-speaking job, but you also need to study German before you want to process your opportunity card. They gave 2 opportunities, either your English proficiency or your German proficiency. But like I already said in part 1 of this series, that it is very important, very good for you to learn German before you leave your country. If you are in Nigeria, especially if you are based in Lagos, there's a school we call Goethe Institute in Vihar, Victoria Island. The Goethe Institute certificate is recognized by German government and recognized throughout the world. This institute is also available in all parts of African countries. If you go to Lagos, you are in Lagos, Goethe Institute will help you as a language institution, language school, where you can study Dutch or German language. So any of the two, but if you are going to with English proficiency, TOEFL is the standard. Test of English for foreign students. Test of English for foreign students, it is what they accepted for the German opportunity card to get the visa. So you must have any of the two. If you have both, you are good to go. But if you have any of the two, you're also good to go. But if you don't have any of the two, when it comes to language proficiency, you will get 0. The next one I want to pick is the financial documentation, which is the most important part of all this. It's so important that without this, you cannot even book for your visa. Do you know why? It is very compulsory that you are going to have what we call a block account. A block account of minimum of 1,300 or 1,034 euro per month multiplied by 12, which eventually will give you 12,234 euro. A block account documentation is needed. And how do you go about it? You are going to open an account with a Dutch bank or a Dutch bank financial institution from your country, from Nigeria, from Lagos, where you are going to block this account. And when you block this account, you cannot withdraw this money until you get to Germany. You cannot withdraw this money until you get to Germany, and you will only entitled to 1,000 plus euro per month. Even when you get to Germany, you cannot withdraw your 12,000 euro plus. It's not possible. They will spread the money by 12 months because you are coming on opportunity card, which is a 12-month visa. And how do you go about it? You go to the embassy, ask them to give you the list of banks that you can do this. So that you will not go and fall into the hands of, well, I won't say 419 or unreliable banks. So the German embassy will help you with this, so you can get the name of the bank and how to open such accounts. That document is also very important. The other one I want to say about this, I've said in part 1, is if you have a friend or colleagues or relatives who can give you a commitment letter from Germany that he has social amount, he can guarantee your 12,330 something euro for the whole year, and send a letter and send a copy of the account statement to you, and present it in the embassy, which the embassy will also investigate. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. Those are areas you can also, those are documents you can also present, because without the financial aspect, you can't go anywhere. It is not possible. Thank you for that. The next one is ZAB. There's a program we call ZAB. ZAB is a program by the Germans. It is in English. It is called Central Office for Foreign Education. And what do? They investigate and qualify your certificates. If you have a BSc or BEng or Masters or PhD, this ZAB is where you scan all the documents. Like I said earlier, there are institutions or universities in Nigeria that are not recognized by Germans, but the course you study will be recognized. So when you get to ZAB, it is not free. I'll check the website, it is not free. You scan all your documents to this website, they help you equivalent it. They help you to investigate the certificate you are submitting for the job. So it is not free. I won't be able to tell you how much it's going to cost you now, but I know it is not free. So these are the process you need to undergo before you get to the German embassy. All these documents must be provided. Then, if what you study is a professional course, like medicine, like law, pharmacy, nursing, and you have this degree certificate, you must have a permit, a letter from this professional body. Like we have the Medical Association of Nigeria, the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, the Nursing Society, Nursing and Guide Society, Midwifery Society. Before you can also travel out to Germany, this certificate is also very, very important, and also important for you to present before you even start the process. If you are into engineering, the CORE, except you don't want to work as an engineer. If you want to work as an engineer, the current certificate and Nigerian Society of Engineers certificate is also very important. In addition to your degree, first degree or second degree. These documents are also very important at the embassy. So don't joke with all these documents I've mentioned. Then, what you need to do again, you need to buy a sealed envelope or a sealed bag from any of the courier service, because that's why all your documents will be gathered and put together when they want to give you, when they want to return your document back to you and your visa. So you need to buy that. I think it's, mostly it's done by courier service, which are they don't pay for advert. I will not be mentioning courier service names here. So any courier service that is approved by the German embassy, you can get it, the bags or the envelope from them. And the other ones that are also very important here is that when you seek employment from your country, especially from Nigeria to Germany, and you've gotten an employment, the company employing you in Germany must give you what? Must give you an employment letter. Must give you an employment letter to present at the embassy. And all these documents will come and help you. Like I said earlier, Air TV and Abifab is not German embassy, will not grant you visa, and we are not German representative. But we're only educating you on what it takes for you to have opportunity card. If you actually want to travel to Germany and you want to go and work on this opportunity card, we are here at Air TV to educate you. Like rightly know, Air TV is Nigeria's first internet radio and web TV on education. Abifab is not granting you visa, and I'm not giving you visa. I'm only telling you what you need to do and what you need to know. Like I said earlier in other videos, this program is being sponsored by Abifab College of Innovations and Content Creation, where they teach content creating, AOP, sound engineering, film editing, film production, and others. Go to our YouTube page, subscribe to our page so that our videos that's coming in on weekly basis, every Friday, you get alert, you get a bell direct that we are here for you. So I want to use this opportunity to say I will end this part 2 like this. I will also come your way in the next series to give you more information on this opportunity card. Well, I wish to see you in Germany very soon, and when you get to Germany, don't forget to call Abifab. Thank you very much. Have a better day ahead. Bye.